Leonardo DiCaprio has been one of the most discussed actors in the world for more than 3 decades. From his early days in television to his breakout in Titanic, all the way to his Oscar-winning performance in The Revenant, his career has been filled with accolades, blockbuster films, and a devoted global fan base. But beyond his acting, Leonardo's personal life has always been a magnet for media attention. For years, his dating history has been under a microscope, often sparking playful, and sometimes critical, commentary. The running narrative has been that Leonardo dates younger women, usually models in their 20s, and rarely, if ever, anyone over the age of 30. This time, however, that narrative has been shaken up. Reports have emerged that Leonardo is currently dating a woman who not only breaks the supposed age pattern, but also comes from a different professional world entirely, an over 30 art curator. The news first surfaced after the two were spotted at a high-profile art exhibition in New York City. According to eyewitnesses, they arrived together, spent most of the evening in each other's company, and left shortly after midnight. While celebrity sightings at art events are nothing unusual, the intimacy between them caught the attention of those present. The woman in question is an accomplished curator who works with contemporary artists and has been involved in several international exhibitions. She is well respected in the art community for her ability to bridge the gap between traditional fine art and cutting-edge modern installations. For many fans, the fact that Leonardo is romantically linked with someone over 30 is the real headline. The internet has long kept track of what people jokingly call the Leonardo DiCaprio chart, a timeline noting that none of his past public relationships have been with women over the age of 25 or 26. This unspoken pattern became such a pop culture talking point that it even made its way into award show jokes and memes.
And now, like a supermodel's vagina, let's all give a warm welcome to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Whenever Leonardo's name came up alongside a young model, the internet would respond with predictable humor. But this new relationship shifts the conversation. For the first time in years, people are not focusing on her age as a negative point in a media narrative. They are treating it as a positive, almost groundbreaking move in Leonardo's dating history. The public reaction when the news broke, reactions ranged from surprised to genuinely impressed. Social media lit up with comments like, "Leonardo DiCaprio dating someone over 30. The world really is changing, and maybe he finally found someone who can outsmart him at trivia night." Many fans also expressed excitement at the idea of Leonardo being with someone from outside the traditional model-actress world. An art curator brings an entirely different energy, lifestyle, and perspective into a relationship. People began speculating on how the two might have met. Some suggested it could have been at an art auction, given Leonardo's long-standing interest in art collecting. Others believe mutual friends in the creative world may have introduced them. A different kind of partner. The idea of Leonardo dating an art curator opens up a very different chapter in his personal life. Art curators are known for being intellectually driven, culturally informed, and deeply connected to the creative process. It is not hard to imagine how such qualities might appeal to Leonardo, who has himself been passionate about art, environmental activism, and global culture. In interviews over the years, he has spoken about collecting contemporary art and supporting artists whose work focuses on environmental themes. An art curator would also be used to high-profile events, but in a way that is different from Hollywood premieres. While film red carpets are loud, fast, and full of flashing cameras, the art world's big nights are quieter, but no less glamorous, with high-value works, discreet networking, and a different sort of prestige. The twist that has people talking here is where it gets truly intriguing. This relationship is not just about Leonardo breaking his rumored dating pattern. It could also signal a shift in the type of partner he seeks as he moves into his late 40s. For years, the joke was that Leonardo avoided dating women past a certain age. Now suddenly, he is with someone who not only surpasses that threshold, but is also established, independent, and thriving in her own career. This is the kind of plot twist that makes celebrity watchers lean in closer. Is Leonardo DiCaprio finally stepping away from the stereotype that has followed him for a decade? Or is this simply an exception that proves the rule? Fans are divided. Some believe this could be a turning point in his personal narrative. Others think the media might be reading too much into it, and that his preferences will not change dramatically. Leonardo and the art world. Leonardo has had a connection to the art world for years. He has attended major events like Art Basel in Miami, visited renowned museums during his travels, and even purchased high-value works for his personal collection. He is also friends with several artists and has used his platform to draw attention to art that addresses climate change, wildlife conservation, and social justice. It is easy to see how a shared passion for art could bring him and an art curator together. A relationship rooted in mutual interests often has a stronger foundation. Rather than bonding solely over lifestyle or physical attraction, they might connect over deeper conversations about creativity, culture, and the meaning behind certain works. Why this feels different: many celebrity relationships feel like publicity stunts or short-lived flings. This one, however, carries a different weight in the public perception. Part of it is because an art curator is less likely to be chasing tabloid fame. Her world already involves high-status events, influential connections, and a refined sense of style, but without the constant camera flashes that follow Hollywood actors. This could allow the relationship to develop more privately, without the pressure of being scrutinized every moment. It also helps that she is older than Leonardo's past partners. She has already built her career, traveled extensively, and established her place in her field. That kind of independence can be attractive for someone who has been in the public eye as long as Leonardo has. Challenging the internet narrative, the running joke about Leonardo's dating life has been so strong that it almost became part of his brand. In some ways, breaking that pattern challenges the internet's favorite meme. It is worth noting that Leonardo himself has never publicly commented on this so-called rule. Most of it has been fueled by observation and media tracking, rather than any statement from him. But by being linked with someone over 30, he has already disrupted the joke without saying a single word. Some see it as a sign of growth, others as a reminder not to believe every pattern the tabloids push. Either way, it has given people a new talking point about him, and that is rare in a celebrity career as long as his. What this means for his image: Leonardo DiCaprio is not just an actor, he is a brand. Every public appearance, relationship, and project contributes to that brand. Being linked to someone respected and established in a non-Hollywood field adds a layer of sophistication to his public persona. It also helps counterbalance some of the criticism he has faced in recent years about his dating preferences. Whether intentional or not, this relationship projects a more mature image. Possible future scenarios: if the relationship lasts, we might see Leonardo attending more art-related events. He could even collaborate with his partner on charity projects, particularly in areas where art intersects with environmental activism. On the other hand, if it does not last, it will still be remembered as the time Leonardo broke his so-called rule and surprised everyone. Either way, the story is already cemented in pop culture as a noteworthy chapter in his dating history. Speculations on compatibility. Fans have taken to forums and comment sections to guess how compatible Leonardo and his new partner might be. Many point out that both lead busy, travel-heavy lifestyles, but in very different arenas. The art world can be as demanding as Hollywood, with constant networking, international exhibitions, and big financial stakes. This means both might understand the need for space, independence, and discretion. Others believe the shared appreciation for beauty, whether in film or visual art, could be a strong bonding point. The curator's perspective. From the curator's point of view, dating Leonardo DiCaprio comes with its own unique challenges. She would suddenly find herself under intense media scrutiny, something she may not have experienced to this degree before. However, being over 30 and established in her field could give her the confidence and resilience to handle the spotlight. Unlike younger partners who may be just starting their careers, she already has a solid identity and does not need to rely on the relationship for visibility. Leonardo DiCaprio dating an over 30 art curator may seem like just another celebrity romance on the surface, but it carries more cultural weight than most. It challenges a long-standing narrative, introduces a different kind of partner into his story, and sparks new discussions about the actor's personal evolution. Whether this is the start of a lasting relationship or simply an interesting chapter, it has already shifted how people talk about Leonardo's love life. And in the ever-changing world of celebrity culture, that in itself is a rare accomplishment.